A traditional massive event on the summertime calendar next week would have been a Munro Street race, but unfortunately that's, well, at this stage not to be again. A little whisper told me once, oh no, it could come back, but no, the more stories I hear, the more I don't think it ever will be. What they've done is they're staging another event next weekend. I think it's a car and motorbike swap meet, so it's something of less significance, well, a whole lot less work. That's what it boils down to. For the amount of work for what Munro Promotions, the reward was not as great. Dwindling rider entries, dwindling crowd numbers, making it less profit. There's no substitute for money. If you can do less work and get as much money, well, you'd go for it, wouldn't you? Street racing and our sport's a big loser of it all. Unusual, unlike, well, in fact, no, not quite unlike other events. Methven was similar. It was all done as a fundraiser, and then people realised just how much work's involved and think there's got to be easy ways to raise money. Bikes rev in the background, we get a superb start away. Yeah, nice cut up through the middle here by Dale. Dale Fitch, great start by Dale. He's got the brake on him this time on the Triumph 675. So Dale Fitch to get a break. Remembering it's all on between himself and Johnny Lewis. Whoever gets the first place will take the winners. There is 1 point to separate them. There are 3 points difference in their race score. The winner gets 25, runner-up gets 22nd. Dale to go through, lovely continuous motion through that beautiful Castrol sweeper. Love that corner here at Teretonga. It really incorporates the whole part of the big long S-bend through here, right, left and right again. But it's that corner comes up off the short straight out of the famous loop. Dale Fitch, Johnny Lewis. And Kevin Beaumont, Heath Boddicker, Jaden Scott, Wayne Pickard. Bill Moffat, just some of our stars on the line for this one. Here we go, Dale, your front runner. Oh, Seth's in there, Seth Devereaux, good work, Seth is back, Seth is back. And what he's riding this time, he's not on the Ducati, he's on his own Triumph, so a bike that's quite eligible for this class, and he's decided to come out on his own bike. So he's looking for another win, I'm sure, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but it ain't good enough as well. He's not going to get as many points as Dale or Johnny, even if they're getting the seconds and thirds overall. But it is Dale out in front, then Seth in behind him. Seth on his own bike. Had been on the earlier Ducati 121, keen to catch up with him at the end of the event and just find out what bike he rode under whose blessing and what sort of support he had for it. So hearty congrats. Shows the all-round versatility of this all-round nice guy and the racing that he's doing. Multi-talented guy. His videography, his presentations, his out-and-out camera work is just superb. His riding is brilliant. Bike preparation, great. All-round nice guy. PR skills to the max. Oh, there they are, side by side with Seth putting his wheel in front. Yeah, Seth to go for it. So Seth squeezing back in front on the Underground Brown supported Mega Motorcycle Centre Triumph. And he swept a little wide, swept wide, and that's allowed Dale to go back and underneath him. Seth wants to have a taste of it again, but no, I think it'll be Dale to get back in front. They'll come down into Castrol. Watch for Seth. See, Seth goes up, he regains the lead. It's just changed twice in the last 200 metres. Great work there by Seth Devereaux, Dale Finch. These guys going for it. You'd think it was the Formula 2 Championship on the line. Seth Devereaux, Dale Finch, Kev Beaumont, Heath Boddicker, Johnny Lewis, Wayne Pickard. So at this stage, the race on between Dale and Johnny. The other two not in consideration for the overall, providing it's between those guys if they finish in the top 5. And Johnny Lewis has got some work to do. He has a 1 point lead, but it is Dale Fitch. But who knows, will he be pushed too much? Does he go that fraction too far? Can he stay with him? Does he want the glory more than anything else? What does it mean to him to win a awesome medal and ribbon here at the Burt Munro? We're about to find out. Seth Devereaux on the gas, ahead of Dale Fitch, ahead of Kevin Beaumont on the beautiful Ducati with Heath Boddicker, also on a Ducati, the Panigale, ahead of Johnny Lewis, also on the Panigale. So that's 3 Panigales, a Triumph, and in fact 2 Triumphs, because Dale out on the Triumph and not this time on the MV Augusta. Always got to watch which bike he's on. They're both number 17. One's the Triumph, luckily they're different colour schemes. The other is the MV Augusta. So it's 2 Triumphs and 3 Ducatis and Bears racing. Formula 1 open class. The 675 and the 675 up front. Well, I wonder if Seth wants to have a go with Sound of Thunder Racing. Man, he could turn around and get on top of that podium if he played his cards right with the way he's riding at the moment. Here we are, ready to update along the straight once again. And it is the 11 in front of 17, nothing between them. Their margin now, 0.934, almost a 1 second, 0.934. So very close there. Back a further 0.2 to Kevin, and then further back. There we go. Time of 101.614, not the 59 that we'd seen by our Formula One hero today. And Damon Reeves, the only person to go underneath the 1 minute mark. Still pretty rapid here to watch these guys. Bears Formula One racing. 675's these bike racing Formula 2 for other non-Bears events. It says Formula 1 Open. What it effectively means by open is the fact that you can have a lesser bike as well. So what it's saying is it's Formula 1. So if you're a Formula 1 bike, you have to be in this class, but open, meaning it's open to other bikes as well, open capacity. And so therefore allows these F2 bikes to get through there. And the quality of a Triumph and an MV Augusta, although they're both on Triumphs, but Dale has also raced the MV Augusta today, means there's nothing between them. I tell you what, just because we saw Seth get in front earlier on, Dale has not given up the fight, and there's Dale looking to get right around the outside, looks great on the loop. Oh, Seth with the advantage on the inside. And there it is, checkered flag again. Wow, much shorter race, caught out again, the shorter race. So there they go. So Seth by Dale. I've got to keep an eye on this one today. I think those guys were due for a 7-lapper. That was only 5. So there they are to finish. Not a major problem. So they've gone to the shorter race. And we can see it all there. So that means that Seth had got the win. So effectively he's gone 1-0-1. 1-0-1 today for Seth. Dale has gone 2-2-2. So he will take the win for the day with all those second place. Kevin Beaumont has gone 4-3-3. And we look at Johnny Lewis, and Johnny has gone 3-1-4. So he will end up by being second overall for the day. So Dale Fitch first, Johnny Lewis second, and Kev Beaumont third. As we continue with our update, Heath Potiker gets the 5th spot. And Heath today has gone 0-5-5. As we look at other results of Bill Moffat, Bill unfortunately has not featured today significantly, so that's his best race, as they say, saves the best till last on the South Island flight, supported BMW S1000RR. Did an oil change the other day, checking his oil, and one tooth dropped out as well. Went, that's why the bike hasn't been quite perfect, and had to break it down and found out that it was off third gear. Didn't have a gear available to quickly do it, so he had to use a replacement engine. Luckily he had one from an older model bike. So Bill, you've still been able to recover something out of today. Wayne Pickard, Jaden Scott, Brett Wilson, Dennis O'Connor, from Craig Thomas, Paul Collins and Paul Bolter have finished today. And that Paul Bolter, beautiful KTM Super Duke R1290, what a machine, sponsored by Kevin Lowe and proudly ridden by Paul. He's been doing it for the drags, he's been doing it for the hill climb, and here he is back at Teretonga, and hopefully the Honda Street race tomorrow. There you go, Bears Open Racing with E. Hayes & Son, where people come first.